over 100 days in the same Minecraft world. This is our challenge where we play Minecraft every day, one day at a time, for an entire year. And I'd say doing that gets you pretty far in this game. Now, that's not the only challenge we have set out for ourselves. We are also grabbing a melon for every subscriber gained throughout this series, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as we are writing down one lucky subscriber on our infamous wall of subscribers every single day. So for today, we have Super American 69. Welcome to the wall of subscribers. Now, we are getting very close to 4,000 subscribers. So, like I said, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And also hype the video. Hyping the video definitely helps the channel. Helps it reach more people like you that would like my content. Now, we are working on a bit of a jungle tower village that we got going on. And I see we missed a trapdoor right there. So let's go ahead and get up there and place that. I think this build is coming out pretty nicely. And, as I said before, the purpose is to like kind of add a backdrop, but also like I thought it would look cool, and I think it's coming out pretty good. But I think once we do complete these bridges and these platforms and everything, we're gonna have to add more to it, like maybe some stuff down here, like maybe like a moat or a river or something cool. We're gonna have to add more to this build other than just platforms and bridges, because it feels a little basic if you just leave it at that. And I don't want it to feel basic. Every build in this world gets the time of day. Every build in this world gets, gets some love. And we're going to have to make sure that this build gets some love as well. But I also do want to get to a bunch of other builds that I have planned, such as a windmill right here. I think a windmill is going to look pretty cool. And now that I'm realizing it, I have like two separate levels here. Like I have this level and this level. So this might be a little difficult to pull off. We're going to have to probably put it back a little bit, but that's all right, because that'll give us some space for a path right here and such. And maybe we could make that look nice as well. But I want to complete this build. And to do that, we need another jungle tree that has to grow tall, nice and tall. We don't want a small jungle tree, but we need these leaves to go away. And we're also going to build one more platform right there. And then I'm not sure if we're going to build one right there. I think maybe we will. But I think once we have this one, and I don't know if we really need a tree there, honestly. I might like that larger bridge feel to it. Like, that's a nice short bridge, but it kind of looks like almost connected. Like, I think I like the larger bridge feel to it. So I think I might just bridge over to there right now. So let's go ahead and get some more campfires. I don't think we're going to have quite enough to make a bridge that far, and that's kind of why I wanted to cut it short. But like I said, we're not going to skimp out on the build just because we don't have the materials at the moment. We're going to make sure we do this the right way. And for that, let's get ourselves 6 campfires. What am I missing? Sticks? I was like, that is not as much as I pictured. 33 campfires, probably not enough, but we're getting close to enough. I'd say we're using about 2 to 3 every block, and that's more than 10 blocks apart for sure. So let's just dig into the rest of our coal. Let's make sure we have enough campfires and enough sticks here to get this build complete. And let's see, are we even gonna have enough wood? We do have enough wood. 58 campfires. That's probably pretty close to the number we're looking at using, which is a lot of campfires and a lot of building material. I mean, 1 campfire is 3 logs, a coal, and 3 sticks. That is expensive. For every 1 block that I'm placing there, I could be placing 3 of those. Make that make sense, Minecraft. It doesn't. I mean, to be fair, in all honesty, it's not meant to be a building block, but I feel like, Minecraft should take note that it is a building block, and there's no ifs, ands about it. Like, campfires are building blocks. That's what it is. And for this, we can't use scaffolding. Okay, let's go get some dirt. We have to build a cross with dirt first so we can place the campfires on top. Also, Makes my life a lot easier. There's not a lot of mistakes that could happen. When you're building with dirt, it's pretty easy to fix. When you're building with campfires, it is not as easy to fix. We do have a silk touch axe, but we're going to do this with no mistakes. And like I said, we're going to use dirt beforehand, so we shouldn't need that silk touch axe right now. I want to get rid of these vines because they're very annoying when going up the staircase, but also, like, it adds that jungle feel to it, so maybe I'll leave them. But they are pretty annoying, I can't lie. Now, this is going to be on a steep angle, and I think that was my problem with this. And looking at it, like, that is too steep of an angle to build a nice looking bridge, at least from my knowledge. So what if, hear me out, what if we did a straight bridge over this way and then built a bridge straight to that one? And to do that, I have to make sure they're lined up, which they are not. And there needs to be grass here, or at least dirt. There has to be dirt here. So this is lined up here, correct? Looks like it. And this is lined up here, I believe. So now we can build 2 straight bridges. And it'll also give us more space over here, because we're probably going to want to build something over here other than just the windmill. That was easy. Way easier than I pictured, actually. Was not expecting it to go up that quick, and I believe that is tall enough as well. It's not too tall, but it's not too short. It's like a good height. And also maybe we turn like that one specifically into sort of like this one over here with the staircase that I just walked up as I'm pointing to that one. This one, we could make it more of like an outpost maybe and like build it up kind of similar to our starter house, but like an improved version, because our starter house is nice, but definitely could be well improved. I mean, I didn't have a ton of building blocks, so I'm thinking maybe we have like an outpost here. Maybe we don't even have a tree. Maybe it's like a watchtower. I've built some watchtowers in the past, and I think they always tend to come out pretty nice looking. So maybe we go with that. That could be pretty cool, I think. I'm just going to build this straight across, see what we're working with. And I'm thinking, yeah, I might do that instead. So we're going to take this tree down because it's honestly too short anyways. And we're going to make this a bridge to a watchtower. I think that'll look pretty cool. We got a new build here today. I know a lot of you didn't quite expect that, but yeah. New build. New build idea. I know I have a lot more builds to get to, but this one shouldn't take us too long. And also, like, it's technically part of the build that we're working on at the moment, so I'm not jumping too far out of the equation right now. This is a necessary build. So that being said, let's get right to it and take this tree down and get to planning. I think, like I said, I've built some watchtowers in the past, but I have somewhat of an idea of what I'm trying to do here. Now, they can be a little difficult sometimes, but we'll see what we're working with, and we'll see what we can do. So the bridge is coming in right here, so let's plan it out. So this is where the bridge is coming in, from here. So I want to have kind of like a space around that. So I want it to be here, here, and that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Right, that's perfect. And then right here. So these will be the pillars. And then I will have those be jungle logs. And we'll see how we like this, but I think, like I've said, I've built something similar to this before. Oh my goodness, we almost just died. That's the last thing we need right now. I mean, we don't have 30 levels, but like, we haven't been getting a lot of levels recently because we've been spending so much time building, so I don't really want to lose my levels. If possible, I'd like to avoid dying at all costs. There's not really a reason to do that. Also, I do want to do like a hardcore series in the future, and I can't be as careless as I am if I plan on doing that, because I've died a few times in this world, and hardcore would only be more difficult, and you don't want to mess that up. You definitely don't want to mess that up, for sure. So, getting to this build, I think what we can do is connect these with our jungle logs. And we do have scaffolding now, so that's also nice as well. And for this, I would like to do somewhat of an interior with fences. So connecting these, I want them to be like diagonal fences, kind of like you would see in a watchtower, like something like that, going all the way up, like then do another diagonal across. So it'd be like that, and then going across diagonally. I think that'll look pretty nice. And I think it'll give it, you know, like that watchtower feel. Now we do need more spruce fences, which we should be able to get. I don't know how much spruce wood I have exactly, but let's see if we have any else back at our base. And speaking of doing new series, I have a few ideas in mind, and I threw out a poll as well. So if you want to go vote on that poll, you can. And we don't have any more spruce, but we do have saplings. Okay. So let's grow some more spruce trees and then go take them down. But I did put up a poll. If you want to go check that out and vote on that, I was thinking, like, what would you guys like to watch? And my thoughts are obviously like a nice 100 days hardcore series. Those are always great because you can do a bunch of different builds in those. And also, like, you're not limited to one world. A forever world would also be pretty cool, because I always like the idea of starting a forever world, and, you know, I haven't really gotten around to it. I mean, I've kind of turned this into somewhat of a forever world, and I'm not sure why exactly this isn't growing. I think maybe I need more space on the side over here for this to grow. So we're going to place some of these. I don't want to waste any more of my bone meal than I already have. So let's just block this off officially. But yeah, go vote on the poll. And also make sure to drop a like on this video. Helps the channel. Helps me, you know, affirm that you guys like my content and want to see more of it. Now, why isn't this growing? Why exactly is this not growing? Is it this block right here? Is there not enough space? Okay, there we go. I also placed the lantern down that looks like it got crushed. That is a fluffy spruce tree. It's got a lot of fur to it. No pun intended. Get it? Like a fir tree, like FIR. That's probably a terrible joke. That's a dad joke. And yeah, I guess I'm reaching that status, that age. You know, 26 years old, you might be making some dad jokes here or there. That's okay. But let's take this tree down and see how much spruce we're working with. Hopefully it's enough for the fences. I don't think it will be, because we probably need a good amount of fences to complete this build. I don't know if I'm loving the fence idea. Maybe we go with the stair idea. But if I do a stair, I want to inset it one right here. But no, I think it's looking pretty good. Or we could just go fences all the way up on the sides rather than this diagonal. I don't know if I'm loving the diagonal look to it. I think it looks a little off. So if I just do like on the sides like this, that might look a little bit better. I think it does. And we're going to have to do that on every one of these sides. And we're also going to have to figure out where we're putting lanterns on this build, because every build's got to be lit up nice like that. You don't want a build that's not lit up, because I don't know. You want to be able to see it at night. You want it to look nice at night. You also, I mean, with shaders on, you kind of need them because things tend to get a little dark and dim sometimes. So, and if you're wondering what shaders I'm using Complementary Reimagined. I definitely suggest them. I think I was using photon shaders towards the beginning of this challenge, and if you want to check out any of those videos, you'll see the difference. I do like the water in those shaders is like much more clear and looks a lot more realistic. So, you know, I mean, each shaders have their own special. What is wrong with you? Their own special things to them. And these ones are kind of like good because they're more of an enhancement to normal Minecraft. And I think that's a good thing because normal Minecraft, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, it looks great. It obviously could look better with shaders, but you guys got issues today. I mean, really. Like, what's your problem, buddy? And I also saw another thing that I wanted to add to this build, which is something like this. So you have, not like that. So you have this here, and then wait for it. I'm sure some of you already know what I'm doing. But then you can put ladders on those. And like with the 3D ladders, like it looks pretty cool. But the only problem is if you do that, well, that happens. But who's doing that? We're not doing that. So it is a single player world. I always build with trapdoors in my multiplayer worlds, and my friends just love flicking the trapdoors and messing my builds up. And I don't know if any of you have ever played some of those mods where really one trapdoor short. Tough. But some of the mods, like if you flick one trapdoor, they all get flicked up. So like say I do something like this and someone flicks the bottom trapdoor, the entire ladder would get deleted, and I'd be like, you just gotta hit the bro button sometimes. Yeah, you're just like, bruh. Like really? After all that work I just put in, you're just gonna flick the trapdoor and ruin my entire build. But, you know, that's the cost you pay for making things look nice. Sometimes your friends want to mess with it. And I am definitely, when I play Worlds with my friends, I'm definitely the builder guy. You know, I'm always like, you know, I got the explorer guy, I got the miner guy, I got the I'm the builder guy, I got the adventure guy that really, you know, just is there for a good time and just doesn't really make any progress in the world. Let me know in the comments what guy you are, because everybody's. Oh no. Okay. That was almost bad. I need to place this last ladder. And I think I'm actually going to have to do what I said I don't like and do one of these to place it. Thank goodness we don't have the mod equipped where it flicks all of them down. That would have been rough. But yeah, let me know in the comments what guy are you when you play Minecraft? Which guy are you? Like what are you specialized in? What is your favorite thing to do? Because I'm always interested in that. A lot of you watch my videos, so I'm assuming you may be the builder friend, but maybe not. Maybe you're the explorer guy, the adventure guy, the miner. Um, you know, the guy who you definitely need, the one going out and finding all the new trees and everything. Like that guy is definitely a useful guy. And we are making yet another crafting table. What do you know? And we need one more plank. I want to do a stair on this last piece. And to do that, I think that I need to place dirt there. And then we're just going to do that. And that should look pretty nice. And allow us to place some ladders. And that looks pretty good so far. I'm liking this. You know, it's giving me a watchtower feel to it. Obviously, we're not complete. But it's looking pretty good for the time being. So let's use our new and improved non-dirt scaffolding, actual scaffolding. And let's get up here and place some of these fences. I do have to say, I mean, I made my apology, my formal apology, but I do have to say I can't believe that I didn't make scaffolding earlier. Um, but that is the end of today's video, day 137, 138. I'll have to figure that out later. But if you made it this far in the video, make sure to leave a comment. Pumpkin pie. And make sure to like the video, hype the video, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow for the next day.